Hi friends, I'm Juani and welcome to Juani's house. In today's video, we're going to begin adding small touches to the kitchen area. So I'm starting here underneath this window with this gather sign. I picked this up a couple of years ago and I love the gold floral wreath. Then I'm adding this pumpkin little arrangement here, and I picked the little base up, the silver with the gold leaves, a couple of years ago using some picks from the Dollar Tree. Those hydrangeas are from the Dollar Tree. The berry picks are from the Dollar Tree. And then I'm adding this pick here that came from Hobby Lobby. And it was several of them on the stalk. And I just took the stalk apart. Now these little pumpkins here are some that I DIY'd a couple of years ago. They're actually Christmas ornaments that I adorned this way to look like mini pumpkins. And then I am adding our wooden pear here. It is so cute. I absolutely love this little arrangement. Now I gave you a sneak peek of this over the weekend. I hope you guys was able to catch it on my Instagram. Make sure you're following me on my Instagram. And I also put down this baking pen because right now it's a time that I really want to get in the kitchen and bake. So over in this other area here next to my stove, I am using this silver and gold container that I picked up from Ross earlier this year. And then I'm going to go ahead and place my utensils in here. So this is real life. I don't have any decorative utensils in here. These are things that I reach for all the time. So that is what is going to be stored in this container. And it's really handy. I think your utensils need to be next to your stove so they're easily accessible instead of you having to reach into a drawer for something all the time. And then I have this marble salt cellar here with the gold spoon right here accessible to my stove. Okay, so right here at my stove now, I'm finally going to bring out my Mackenzie Child kettle here. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I love how it looks on my black cooktop. So over in this little area here, this is my coffee area. I'm just adding some simple pumpkins, some foam pumpkins with the gold stems. And then it's time to change out our soaps here in the kitchen. So this is the apple, it's an apple scented one that's from Bath and Body Works, and I'm just going to put it into this container and then we're going to transfer it over by the sink. Okay, over here is I have a couple of other updates that I want to share with you that I've done in the kitchen just to change the look and the feel of the area. I've changed out my old pendant light shades, and that is a quick and easy and very inexpensive way for you to change the look and the feel of your kitchen area. If you should have any pendant lights, simply change out the shades. These shades are from IKEA, and guys, they are really nice. I've been eyeing these for at least 6 months or so and just trying to decide, is this really what I wanted? So the original ones that I want are actually gold, and those are constantly sold out, but I wanted to try these and I like these also. I will probably still get the gold ones, but this is what they look like with the lights off, and they really transform the room. I have a couple of little more elements I want to add to this, but for now this is a new addition. So in my sink, I had some fruit. My dad brings over fruit every week, and so I had this fruit left over. And your girl is not going to let anything go to waste. So I took some of the apples as well as some of my peaches. This is definitely apple picking season, guys, in the fall. So I decided that I was going to make some little peach and apple hand pies. So I've taken my apples, I've cored them, I'm slicing them, then I've taken some of my peaches and I'm slicing them very finely. And in my saucepan here under very medium heat, I am going to add 3 tablespoons of butter, not margarine, butter. So when that begins to melt, we go ahead and include our sugar. So I'm going to mix that well until it begins to bubble. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to add all of our sliced peaches as well as the apples into the mixture, and we're going to stir it around. And we're going to just let this cook down until all of the juices from the peaches and the apple really incorporate and they begin to sweat, and they make this really nice juice. I'm adding some allspice as well as some cinnamon, and then I also add in a tablespoon of vanilla flavor, pure vanilla flavor. So this is some strawberry preserve. I add this to enhance the sweetness of the tart, but I also add it because of the pectin in it, and it acts as a thickener. So I'm taking my Bragg's vinegar. You can take any type of vinegar. I'm gonna wipe off my surface here, and so this is some pie crust, the rolled pie crust. Now you could make your own pie crust. Your girl was not in the mood to do any of that. So I put a little bit of flour on my counter and flatten out my pie crust. And then I don't have like a biscuit mold or biscuit cutter, so I decide on the type of bowl, and that will determine the size of my cakes. So I take this ramekin here, dip it in a little flour, and you just turn it around to create your little mini crust. And so I go all around the pie crust to create as many of the little base of the crust that I can. Now, you know we're not throwing away anything, so with the remnants of this, we're going to use this for the lattice of our pies. Don't throw this stuff away, guys. There's a lot of things you can do with this. You can add a little bit of butter, add some sugar onto it, put it in the flash fryer, and you can have that's a quick little snack. Drizzle some icing over it, and there you go, or dip it. Don't throw any of that stuff away. So that's going to create our lattice like I stated. So I'm going to arrange all of our pie crust here on a buttered baking sheet. And then our mixture is ready now. I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's thickened. Very nice, nice juices in this. So we won't use up all of this. So what you can do with any that you have remaining, put it over some vanilla ice cream. You'll thank me later. Okay, so what I'm going to do here with my ice cream scoop is I'm going to put in the little dollops of our apple and peach mixture, and then I'm going to use our strips left over from our pie crust cutouts to create a lattice. Now you may have to cut some of your strips to fit, and that's fine. And some that are small, you can add two pieces together to create a piece of lattice that's long enough to go across the entire diameter of your pie crust. So you need to have three going across and three going down, and that is it. That's just that easy to create these little cute little lattice pancakes. Okay, so now all of these are done. And so what I'm going to do now, I dip my fork into some flour, and I'm just going across and create little like bird feet. And then I have a little bit of eggs with water to make a little egg wash, and to cover your pie crust. That'll create a little browning effect. And then I realized that a spoon worked better. I put it into the oven for about 15 minutes at 375, and this is what they look like. Guys, these are really nice. Puda came down, was like, Mom, those look so good. So I told you guys, I cannot bake cakes, but I can definitely make pies. And so she was like, only thing we need now is a little bit of caramel to go across it. Yeah, you can use caramel, but I have another treat for you. So what I decided to do is I took some of my petite coconut drink that I get from Aldi's. I put it into my little cup here, added some real vanilla ice cream to this, and then I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on this. Yes, guys, it's so good. You can dip it if you want to. You can drink it, but it was delicious. So I thought that this would be a really cute way for us to bring in the fall. It's apple picking season, definitely a fall activity that we all can do. We began to add little fall elements throughout the kitchen area, and my kitchen smells amazing, guys. And I have a little treat here for anyone who would want something as they head out the door through in the morning, or they want a late night snack. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to Juani's house, I would love for you to subscribe. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you won't miss out on any of my upcoming uploads. Also, come on over and check them out on my Instagram. You can find me over there at Juani's house, just like it is here. Hit that follow button, and then you will be in the know as to what is to come over here at Juani's house. All right, guys, so I'm about to go. But before I do, you know what I always say. The next time you're in town, you can always stop by Juani's house. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.